Everybody, Glitcher Bro 23 here. Hey, yo, it seems like y'all guys were getting a little tired of the Mansion Mondays, which I don't blame y'all. There was about like two of them left, but I'm gonna listen to that album for my own when I head up to Vegas here in a little bit, you know. But today I thought we'd start the next series in the NF chapter, Therapy Session Thursdays. I was gonna make it Tuesdays, but we already passed up Tuesday, and I just thought, let's just go with Thursday, and we'll leave Tuesday for another day, for another album. So, we're starting with How Could You Leave Us? I don't remember even if this track, my original reaction got uploaded. And the reason this is still titled Reaction, because I know it's been over like a year by this point since I originally reacted to this track. So, I don't remember if the initial reaction even got out or not. Because I remember the theme about this message. I don't remember everything about it, but I remember the theme about this message, and it's kind of like a diss track towards his mom. Not necessarily a diss track, not like Clean Out of My Closet by Eminem, but like, it's just like pure anger towards his mother about like her addiction. And kind of leaving him, NF, his brother, and his sister like without a parent. Because I'm pretty sure the dad walked out, if I'm not mistaken. But we finna check this out, man. If you guys are excited for a therapy session Thursday starting today, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Comment down below what you want to see next. Like I said, I'm still working off of a list. So whatever's on this list, I'm going to react to. And there's not a lot of tracks from the therapy session that are on this list. But without further ado, let's get into it. Hopefully this goes out Thursday. If it doesn't go out Thursday, that means I had to dispute it.
How could you leave so unexpected? We waited for you, but you just left us. We needed you, I needed you. Yo, I don't know what it's like.
So before we even start, the mother pulled up in the driveway. We saw three kids. NF obviously was the kid with the black hat, his younger brother, and then like seems like newborn sister. And then we cut to the scene with the pills on the bed. NF's mom was an addict. She was a drug addict. It seems like two sisters right here. I swear he had a brother. I didn't know it was two sisters. I'm not going to spoil much for y'all, but if you've heard the song, then you know where this is going.
I needed you. Yo, I don't know what it's like to be addicted to pills, but I do know what it's like to be a witness to kills. Mama told me she loved me. I'm thinking this isn't real. I think of you when I get a whiff of that cigarette smell, yeah. Welcome to the bottom of hell. They say pain is a prison. Let me out of my cell. You say you proud of me.
They say pain is a prison. Let me out of my cell. Like I said, this is where I hate reacting to NF music videos, because most of the time they do get blocked. Like all the music videos for Clouds almost got blocked. And the reason Story didn't was because I flipped it and grayscaled it. But I'm trying with this one. Hopefully I get it disputed and I get permission to upload this. Because I remember this song being one of the deepest ones I still ever reacted to.
But you don't know me that well. Sit in my room, tears running down my face, and I yell into my pillowcases. Say you coming to get us, then call a minute later just to tell us you're not. I'm humiliated. I'm in a room with a parent that I don't barely know. Some lady in the corner watching us while she's taking notes. I don't get it, mom. Don't you wanna watch your babies grow? I guess pills are more important. All you have to say is no. But you won't do it, will you? You gon' keep popping till them pills kill you. I know you're gone, but I can still feel you.
I know you're gone, but I can still feel you. He's talking about the lady in the corner. That lady in the corner is basically someone. There's someone who basically, if they know that they're a parent or a family is struggling to provide, their children was like safely, like, or they're in an abusive household. That lady's kind of there to determine whether the kids need to go to a foster home or adoption center. Like she's basically there to determine whether she needs to take Nate and his sisters away from their mother, who is a drug addict. And then right here, I remember this. He's about to like cry before he sings the hook.
Why would you leave us? Why would you leave us? How could you leave us? How could you leave us? Why would you leave us? I got this picture in my room and it kills me. But I don't need a picture of my mom, I need the real thing. Now a relationship is something we won't ever have. But why do I feel like I lost something that I never had? You should have been there when I graduated. Told me you love me and congratulations. Instead you left us at the window waiting. Where you at, Mom? What too young to understand? Where you at, huh? Yeah, I know them drugs that got you held captive. I can see it in your eyes, they got your mind captured. Some say it's fun to get the high, but I am not laughing. And what you don't realize.
Some say it's high to get. Some say it's fun to get the high, but I am not laughing. He said, "Where were you at my graduation? You should have told me congratulations." This is why, like my parents don't do drugs. They don't do pills. They don't drink. Like my mom's like started like taking drinks, but it's not like drunk. She's never gotten drunk in front of me or my sister. She's like taken like 3 drinks within the past like 5 years. But there's been a lot of shit that's happened to us over these 5 years. So if anything, she deserved those 3 drinks. But that's why I don't even do any of this stuff. I've taken 2 alcoholic drinks ever in my life. One, I was very young, and my grandpa let me taste the beer. By the way, terrible. Bud Light, whatever it was, terrible. And then the second one was on my mother's birthday, and I was dared to. But other than that, I don't drink like other underage kids. I don't do the vapes. I don't smoke weed or do any of that, because I don't want to end up in a situation like this, like how Nate is with his mom, like with my family in general, or like my friends. That's just me. You can choose what you want. I'm just giving you my advice, because your addiction is going to catch up to you. It's eventually going to kill you. It's just how long do you put up the battle.
So what you're not grasping, that I was nothing but a kid who couldn't understand it. I ain't gonna say that I forgive you, cause it hasn't happened. I thought that maybe I'd feel better as time passes. If you really cared for me, then where you at then? Why would you leave us? Why would you leave us? How could you leave us? How could you leave us? Why would you leave us? Our last conversation, you and I sat in the living room talking about my music, and I brought you something to listen to. You started crying, telling me this isn't you. A couple weeks later, guess you were singing a different tune. You took them pills.
Imagine that. Last conversation he had with his mother was about this song. Was about like a demo version about this song. That's tough, man. That's tough. Like, and I know I like kind of wish NF would change a little bit, but man, you can't take a story like this away from him. You can't take away this backstory, this pain that he actually has with his mother. You can't take that away. That's something you can't fake either. And I'm pretty sure his dad walked out on him. If he doesn't mention it in this track, I know somebody said it in the comments before.
bottles for the last time, didn't you? They took you from us once, I guess they came back to finish you. Crying my eyes out in the studio is difficult. Music is the only place that I can go to speak to you. It took everything inside of me not to scream at your funeral. Sitting in my chair, that person talking was pitiful. I wish you were here, mama, but every time I picture you, all I feel is pain. I hate the way I remember you. They found you on the floor. I could tell you felt hollow. Gave everything you had, plus your life to them pill bottles. You gave everything you had, plus your life to them pill bottles. Don't know if you hear me or not, but if you're still watching, why? Why would you leave us? Why would you leave us?
See, it's not necessarily a diss track, kind of like how Cleaning Out My Closet is, but it's just like there is definitely anger in his delivery and the intent behind this message. And I know, like, he's been interviewed about this. If he could go back and like never make this song, would he? Like, he has been interviewed about that, and he wished, and his answer was just he wished it would have. He was just young, you know. There was just a lot of anger at the time of making this track, so. And it's fair, man. It's fair. Like, especially if he tried to help her out. Like, he said she gave up everything, including her life, for them pills. I mean, we can't get any realer than that. It was her choice. He can't hold her hand through it. He wanted what's best for her, and she just chose not to.
How could you leave us here? How could you leave us? Why would you leave us? Oh.
It's very weird seeing NF wear a white hat. I still remember the first time I reacted to this.
I think about, like, sometimes I think about things like, you know, when I have kids, and like, you won't be there, you know, you won't be there for any of that.
I wonder how true that line is now. I don't think his son's been born yet. But that definitely has to be on his mind. That definitely has to be on his mind right now, with if his wife still is pregnant with his son. Like, that line, just the fact that she's not going to be there to witness them grow up. They're not going to have a grandmother. This one's definitely going on the playlist. This and Mansion should have been on the playlist from the very first time I reacted to them. Like I said, I'm done reacting to tracks from Mansion, so I'm going to be listening to that on my way to Vegas. But this definitely needs to be on my NF playlist.
I'll never get to see you again. Sometimes I wish I would have just called you. I wish I would have just picked up the phone. You were here. I mean, you should have been there for us. You should have been here.
Pills got you right. And pills got you right.
I wish you were here.
That song is just relatable to anyone who's lost a family member, a friend, a colleague to addiction. You know? That's just relatable to anyone, I feel. That shit. And then that last line where he's like, I wish I would have just picked up the phone. I wish I would have just called. I feel the same way about my grandma. If I, like, she would randomly call me or my sister, like, throughout the week just to say hello. And I would blow off those calls because I was busy or I was just busy. But I could have made time for her, and I chose not to. To this day, that's one of my biggest regrets, is not answering that phone call every time from my grandma. Every time, man. Just to say hello. I could have done it. I chose not to. I feel terrible about it, looking back at it. And I remember saying that in the original reaction. This one's 10 out of 10, man. Absolutely incredible track. If you cannot even appreciate this track, I don't know what to tell you, man. 16,000 people dislike this. Go fuck yourself. That's what I'm just gonna say. But anyway, y'all guys let me know what y'all thought about that. If you guys want more NF, y'all know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you're new, comment down below what you want to see next. Thank you guys so much for watching, man. We're gonna be hopefully this comes out Thursday. If not, then then you should know. You'll definitely know before I do if this comes out Thursday or not. But thank y'all guys for watching. See you guys next time.